Have you ever wondered what would happen if your gym suddenly started getting more leads or more interest than you could handle? Like, I'm not talking about 100 leads a day, but just enough that your current systems start to break. That's exactly where Gabriel, our client, has found himself. Gabriel runs a premium fitness studio in Stockholm called Gymnasium.
Hey, I'm Gabriel Hofström, founder of Gymnasion. It's a premium fitness coaching studio based in Stockholm, Sweden.
He delivers high quality coaching, body composition assessments, personalized nutrition plans, training programs, and a lot of ongoing support. The problem wasn't his coaching is exceptional. The problem was everything that surrounds the coaching. What do I mean by that? And leads were coming in from multiple different places. I'm talking Instagram, meta ads, referrals, WhatsApp, in person conversations, QR code signups. And the problem was that every single piece of information lived somewhere different. And on top of that, every single piece of information within the business also lived somewhere else. I'm talking client notes were in one place, assessments were in another, scan results were somewhere else, follow ups lived in his head, and onboarding was largely manual.
At the time, a lot of our processes were manual. Leads were coming in from multiple sources. Onboarding was time consuming. Client information was spread across different systems and platforms, and a lot of follow ups relied on me personally, remembering what needed to be done.
Now, this can obviously work when you have a handful of clients, but the moment you start investing into growth, those cracks can become quite expensive. What do I mean by that? Leads can get forgotten, follow-ups can get delayed, onboarding can become really inconsistent, and suddenly you're spending more time managing information than helping actual clients. That's exactly why Gabriel came to us. Not because he wanted some flashy AI chatbot or the latest AI tool. He wanted some structure, he wanted some visibility, and he wanted one system that could support the business as it grows and scales. That's exactly what we built. Before I show you what we built, if you're a coach, consultant, agency owner, or a service business, and you're currently managing everything through spreadsheets, DMs, memory, sticky notes, you're probably closer to this problem than you think. The reality is most businesses have an operations problem. Now, let's actually look into what we actually built. First thing we tackled was lead capture. Gabriel had multiple sources of inbound traffic. People were finding him through social media. People were coming from ads. People were meeting him in person. People were hearing about him through referrals. And the challenge was that all of these leads entered the business completely differently. So we built a centralized lead capturing system for him. No matter where someone enters from, everything now flows into one structured backend. What do I mean by that? Every lead is captured. Every lead is tracked. Every lead has visibility. This is designed so nothing slips through cracks. The second piece was something unique to Gabriel's business. Before people became clients, he likes to provide some good free value upfront, as a good coach should. He performs assessments and gathers information to better understand the individual. Previous, that process was quite fragmented. Now we built a dedicated assessment workflow. Prospects can now complete a structured intake process that captures their goals, challenges, fitness information, and qualification data. And then that information is automatically categorized and stored. No manual admin, no copy and pasting, no searching through conversations. Everything is instantly accessible. And here's where things start to get really, really interesting. Once someone decides to become a client, we built an entirely new onboarding experience. This onboarding system collects everything Gabriel needs. We're talking training information, nutrition details, health information, goals, assessments, progress metrics, membership information, pretty much all of it. But the real value is not the form itself. The real value is what happens after the form is submitted. Once submitted, the system automatically generates a structured client profile. Every client now has their own operational home, so to speak. One place where Gabriel can see who they are, when they started, what their goals are, what assessments they've completed, what scans have they done, what follow-ups are required, where they currently are in their overall fitness journey. So instead of hunting for information, everything's organized automatically. This alone saves an enormous amount of time. But we did not just stop there. One of the biggest issues in service businesses is follow-up. Not because people don't care, so to speak, but because people are genuinely quite busy. When you're coaching clients all day, running sessions, handling operations, creating content, trying to grow the business, it's impossible to remember everything. So we implemented a status tracking and operational visibility across the entire business. So every lead and client has their own clear status. New lead, contacted, qualified, onboarded, active, needs attention, inactive. Any moment, Gabriel can open the system and instantly understand what is happening inside the business. Who needs a follow-up? Who is waiting to get onboarded? Who is active right now? Who might be falling through the cracks? The system services those opportunities automatically. No more relying on memory, no more mental clutter, and that's where the real power of AI and automation come into play. Not replacing people, not replacing Gabriel's expertise in coaching, not replacing relationships, but removing unnecessary operational friction.
Together, we built a complete AI-powered system centralized operation system that now handles lead capture, client assessments, onboarding, client profile generation, follow-ups, like everything. And instead of managing multiple disconnected systems, we now have a single operational hub that gives us complete visibility over leads, clients, onboarding processes, and business performance. The amount of administrative work this has removed is significant. Tasks that previously took hours every week are now automated, structured, and easy to manage.
And the best AI systems are not the ones that try to do everything. That's not what we're trying to do. They're the ones that quietly eliminate the repetitive work in the background. And that's exactly what happened here. The result is a business that is significantly easier to operate. Leads are organized, clients are structured, onboarding is repeatable, follow-ups are visible, and Gabriel can spend more time doing what actually creates value, which is helping clients achieve their dream results. Now, if you're watching this and thinking, honestly, my business looks a lot like that, well, then you're probably right. Most service businesses are operating with far more complexity than they genuinely need to. And if you want to see how AI and automation could streamline your own business, there's a link below this video where you can book a free clarity call with our team. We'll walk you through your current process, identify some bottlenecks, and show you where automation can create the biggest ROI. There's not going to be like any sales pressure or any generic recommendations, some practical opportunities based on your entire business. Also, so you don't have to keep hearing me ramble on about this, Gabriel has kindly agreed to provide a testimonial on this project too.
More importantly so, the business is now positioned to scale without creating operational chaos behind the scenes. The client experience is better, our internal processes are more efficient, and I can spend more time focusing on coaching and helping clients achieve results rather than dealing with administration. If you're a business owner looking to scale and need a team that can take a complex operation, simplify it, and build systems that actually support growth, I highly recommend Misha and the AIton team.
So, the biggest lesson from this project is simple. Most businesses do not need more software. They need better systems. And I've been preaching this from the start. AI is not valuable because it's AI alone. It's valuable when it removes friction, creates visibility, and gives business owners back their time. And that's exactly what we build from Gymnasion. That's exactly what we help other businesses do every single day. So if you're interested in building something similar, whether it's an AI-powered onboarding system, a custom operational backend, a client portal, or even a SaaS product around your existing business, book a free ROI-based clarity call using the link below, where I will personally help you identify where AI can create the biggest leverage in your business and map out a practical implementation plan. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.